Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Ryan Johnson, and thank you for tuning in to Weird TV. So, I know this is not usually the type of content that I would produce on either of my channels, but, I want to sort of turn Weird TV into both my sketch comedy channel and my vlog channel. So on this channel, you're going to get the sketches and vlogs, and on the main channel, Mr. Johnson, you're going to get all the movie, TV show, geeky stuff, along with Animal Logic content. So, yeah, we good? We good. And with the first ever vlog on this channel, I feel like that I might do something that is part of YouTube's bread and butter, alongside pointless drama and music videos of celebrities singing about their genitals, which still have ads on them, apparently. We're doing a story time vlog, and a story that happened rather recently, I must say so myself. And it was about a vacation I took to North Carolina. Don't worry, I was fully vaccinated, I think. And this was a little bit of a special vacation for me because usually I would go on vacation with my immediate family, my mom, my dad, my sister, all those types of people. But this time, my grandparents and my cousin came along on this trip, along with my older brother and his girlfriend. So this was really the first time that I took a big family vacation with an extended family. So that was interesting. And literally everything went wrong. Seriously, it was like a Chevy Chase comedy come to life. So let's talk about that. Day one of the trip was perfectly normal. We arrived at our beach house that we were going to be staying at for the week, and we set up on the beach. The only thing that really went wrong was that my grandmother sprained her ankle, or sprained her hand, really, in the shower. It was also a very weird house because there wasn't any toilet paper or paper towels in the bathroom. So we had to buy all our toilet paper, paper towels, and even soap. And there weren't any plungers, so if you stocked up the toilet because you took a massive shit, tough shit, you're gonna have to live with that unless you brought a plunger. That day, we mostly spent it on the beach. I don't think anyone really got in the water. Later that day, we had to find a place for us to eat. So we decided to go to this local seafood place. I forget the name of what it was called, but that experience was an absolute disaster. We waited like an hour or so to get into the restaurant, only for them to deliver our food super duper late. Some of them were super duper cold, and some were absolutely inedible and burnt. Some of us didn't even get all of our food. And even when it was well cooked, it didn't even taste that good. Horrible first impression on the trip. That restaurant was fucking appalling. Next day, we went sightseeing. We took a little ferry boat so that my grandparents could see this lighthouse that they've been wanting to see. We're climbing up this lighthouse. Sadly, Robert Pattinson wasn't in there, and it wasn't black and white and 4x3. We climbed up. Everything was going just fine. It kept getting steeper and steeper the farther we went up. And my grandmother stubbed her toe on something, and there was blood all over her foot and all over the place. She kept climbing. Really, she was the whole reason we even went to the lighthouse place, because I doubt anyone else really wanted to do it. But when most of us got up top on the final floor of the lighthouse, it actually looked really beautiful, seeing a full lighthouse view through the glass. Yeah, that was beautiful, I must say so myself. But yeah, my grandmother had to go back down. She didn't even get to finish the thing that she wanted to do. And apparently she actually did break her wrist in the shower. So, oops. I forgot to mention that my brother brought his dog. His name is Parker, named after Peter Parker. The rest of the day was pretty uneventful. We spent some time at the beach, and we went to a nice little place for dinner. I had some tacos. Yeah, it was nice. The next day, however, wasn't 100% awful, but it didn't start off very well. For reasons I will never understand, my parents decided to book a fishing trip at like 6 in the morning, so we had to wake up at like 5 o'clock, whatever, and yeah, I was not in the mood to do anything at 5 in the morning, and I'm used to going to bed relatively late, so waking up at 5 was not good for me. It was still freaking dark outside, man. The ocean was asleep. My God. And so when we finally got on the boat and we started to go fishing, it was standard fishing, really. My dad wanted to go fishing with his sons for a while, so I don't blame him. I caught a couple fish. The fish were nice and good. We ended up eating the fish for dinner that night. The fish were pretty good. My mom and my brother's girlfriend ended up getting sick on the boat. My brother's girlfriend was a rebel. She caught some fish while throwing up. She was a champ. My mom, on the other hand, was so sick. She sat in the back of the boat. She did not catch a single fish. That sucks. The next day, we did a little bit of shopping. We also went to an outlet mall. But the big eventful thing that happened that night is that we got locked out of our beach house with all of our stuff in it. We had to go to the lobby to get a spare key. And that was pretty fucking painful at the time, having all of our stuff locked up. But not as horrible as what was going to happen the next day. The next day, we decided to go to Broadway at the beach again, since we only really had an hour last time. And my dad's truck started to act up a little bit. I don't remember the exact details of what happened, but basically, if my dad had driven the truck any further throughout, the engine probably would have busted up. So we ended up getting the truck towed to a dealership, and we also took an Uber to the said dealership. So the dealership had to patch up the truck overnight. And for the remainder of the day and a little bit of yesterday, we had to use a minivan. And the minivan sucked. It had all this back space for trunks and stuff. And the two back seats were like right next to each other. So me and my sister were literally like touching arms. And nobody likes to sit next to each other for hours at a time when they're touching arms. It sucks. But I remember that day and a little bit of the next day being very stressful because we didn't know if we were going home or not. We didn't know if we were going to get away to go home. We thought there was a very good chance that we were going to be stuck in North Carolina for a while, at least till the truck gets fixed. And at that point, the best possible scenario would have been for us to fly home. But somebody would have to drive back to North Carolina to get the truck. But luckily, the next day, we didn't have to deal with any of that bullcrap because we got the truck fixed. We stored all of our stuff back in the truck, and the madness of this vacation was over. Now, I'm sure that some people have experienced more insane vacations than I did, but most of our vacations typically go very smoothly. And for us, this was the most crazy vacation we've ever had in terms of everything that went wrong. Like, every day, something went wrong, whether it be minor, like someone sprained their wrist, or we couldn't get into our house, or we couldn't find a way to drive home. So pretty crazy by our standards. Like, it literally sounded like a beta version of a vacation movie. So now I want to ask you guys, have you ever experienced a vacation as crazy or even crazier than what I had to go through in the last month? So please let me know down in the comments below. And if you like these types of videos, then hey, why don't you click that subscribe button, ring a bell, leave a like, comment below, do all the typical stuff that pleases the almighty YouTube algorithm. I want to start posting on Weird TV a lot more, and this will be a good way to balance out the silly 2-minute comedy sketches, which I don't think YouTube likes anymore, but I'm making them. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video, and I'll see you later. Bye!